This is Spirit Bears Witness, Akaban Yasharala. I camp at Lions Den of Yasharala, Jacksonville, Florida. First and foremost, I'd like to say a prayer to the Father and the Son. Kal, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rekah Kadash, Ma'amath. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone. Double honors to my elder as well. Ahara Wan, Ban Yasharala, Lions Den Camp. Peace and salutations to the Akim, women and the children of the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Okay, shalom, shalom. I'm back with another lesson. This lesson is going to be entitled, Alas, for that day is great. And the title really speaks for itself. You know, the time that we're speaking is the time of Jacob's trouble. The time that we're in. If you're watching the news, or if Slack the news ain't even talking about the things that's really happening, right? But if you're in the spirit, your eyes is open and your ears is open to this truth. Hey, you see the things that's happening. You know the times that Yahweh Shai Shai and the prophets warned about is here. You know, along with the time that we long for. You know, because at the same time we know this finna be a day like, and when I mean a day, I mean a time like no other. You know, with so much whatever you may call it, judgments going, whatever the case may be. Hey, it's going to be like I said, Jacob's trouble. Hey, but Jacob's trouble is trouble for the whole world, right? For all these heathens, for all everybody, you know, because this damn devil finna come with great wrath, because he knows that he had but a short time, you know. So hey, those with the eyes to see and the ears to hear, hey, they know the time that we're in, right? It says, Jeremiah 30:7, Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And how he going to be saved? Through Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai is going to, the Redeemer is going to redeem his people. The Lord and Savior of his people, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, along with the speckled bird, that look like the heathen will follow the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Lord is only coming to redeem those people, those that call upon his name. And the Lord is only coming for the elect. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we got to go through the straits. And those that understand, hey, we in the time. We in that time right now, and it's steady cranking up. It's steady cranking up. It started slow, but hey, it's firing up. You know, and what he says, like a beast that walk around seeking whom he may devour. That's what these devils is on. That's what time it is right now, right? It says what it says, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, but they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Hey, so we ain't gonna follow after these heathens, or follow after look on to Egypt for help. We're gonna hold on to Yahweh Shai. We're gonna hold on to Yahweh Shai. We're gonna hold on to David. You know, like the scripture says, we're gonna have a king, right? It says, what it said, therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee. The Lord is going to save us from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. Hey, and the Lord is going to redeem us and take us back to our homeland, right? And there is going to be peace on earth. But before all this happened, we got to go through the straits. You know what I'm saying? You can't what is it? You can't get your inheritance, and you go through that straits to get to the broad. You know, it's if it's a fire on one side, I'm gonna get it. Fire on one side, and deep waters on the next. But like I said, hey, we in that time is the title of the lesson. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Hey, because the Lord is not going to do away with his people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that remnant, he what he said, he reserved 7,000 men or something that would not been the need of Baal, or what he says, hey, that remnant, that 1/3 remnant, gonna make it through that fire. 2/3 of our people gonna be destroyed for refusing to repent, ultimately, because they got the spirit of the world in their hearts and not the spirit of Yahweh Shai. And because he hadn't chosen, right? The Lord, the elect, the remnant is going to be spared because they've been known since the foundation of the earth, to be of that number, right? So, but the whole point is, hey, we in that time to where the enemy is finna come in like a flood, and hold on to the names of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, because that's the only name that's going to save you. The only name that's going to have what it said, whoever called upon me and was forsaken. Whether hey that's where in our hope lie. Those that have this understanding, because hey, the devil's finished. He finna show his horns. He finna come in with great wrath. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows that he has but a short time. Like I said, so let's go to where I'm at, Mark chapter 13 and verse 19. Okay, this is Mark chapter 13, verse 19. For in those days shall be affliction such as was not from the beginning of creation, which Yahweh created unto this time, neither shall be. Hey, that's what he's saying. Hey, and what's finna go down is not gonna be like, you don't see Terminator, you don't see all these movies where you seeing mass destruction, robot dogs, robot this, that, and the third. None of that is gonna compare. You don't see old history movies where they was battling with swords and shields or whatever like that, or even guns and whatever the case may be. But it's gonna be worse than anything you can imagine, anything that ever been since the earth was formed. Now you got to think, World War I, World War II, all the wars. None of them is gonna compare to what's gonna happen. None of them is gonna compare to what the Lord is about to do to this place. And that's Edomites, because he's gonna put the spirit on them to do what he created them to do, vessels of wickedness. To be that evil. So hey, what did he say? What if the Lord wanted to show his power? The vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, because God, they got a job to do, just like Jacob has a job to do. Yasharallah has a job to do, to teach and feed the sheep. Hey, preach the word of Yahweh Shai Shai. These devils got a job to do too, right? And only the elect is going to be spared, right? It says, Mark 13 and verse 19, for in those days shall be affliction such as was not from the beginning of creation, which Yahweh created until this time, neither shall be. And except for the Lord Yahweh has shortened those days, no flesh shall be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he have chosen, he have shortened the days. It says, except for the Lord has shortened the days. Hey, the Lord, this devil finna do so much unalive and so much abominable acts, so much. You think all his history, his track record so far was abominable. What they come up with, that critical race theory or whatever the hell, to hide what they done. What this devil about to do gonna be worse than that. And Jake got to be prepared. In spirit. And to call upon the name of Yahweh Shai Shai, to lean upon the name to prove that prove our faith. and to prove our love and sincerity for Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Whether what it says, who love not their life to the death. We got to be prepared to take that beheading or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying, for Yahweh Shem Yahshai, knowing that it's a reward on the end that's going through the straight to get to that reward, right? Whatever lot you fall in, you got to be prepared, and you got to understand, hey, this is the time we in. It's not no 5 years off, whatever the case may be. No, the devil is showing his horns. It is time to be prepared, you know. And hey, now more than ever, call upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshai while he can be found. You know what I'm saying? Call upon him while he's near. Right? Let's go to Matthew. Did I have Matthew? Where am I at? Mark 13 and verse 19 and 20. Right. Okay, so let's go to Matthew chapter 24. Did I get that one? 24 and verse 21. Okay, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. So let me read that from the top. Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. It's going to be a day like no other. It's going to be a time like no other. What it says, kicking, what they should be kicking in the doors for lack of bread. Hey, look, it's only hope we have is in Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and only hope is those that call upon the name of the Lord, and only those of the elect and of the nation of Israel, right? No other nation, y'all don't have no hope. You know, it's on this truth is only for the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, along with the speckled bird that look like the heathen, but follow the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? This truth is only for us and those that the Lord deemed to open their eyes and ears to see this truth and understand the truth. 2/3 of our people are blinded. You know what I'm saying? They blinded by the philosophies of men or whatever like that. So they not going to see it coming. But this is the time we've been patiently waiting for, you know. And we know it's at hand because everything is right. Like the domino effect. You know what it is. You know, like you can you can see some. You can see that this. You'll see something like somebody setting up some shit, right? And you know, that's gonna fall. You'll say, you're gonna walk on that. That's damn sure gonna fall. You know, you already know it, right? And they go and walk. They do it anyway, knowing they feel confident in their stupidity, right? Because they didn't think in the latter end. But Yahweh Shem Yahshai has put them in a trick bag. They can't remove their neck. You know what I'm saying? He got them in a trap that they can't remove their neck. The pride of their heart has deceived them. So they finna come down with great wrath, you know, because they know that they have but a short time, you know. So we are to gird up our loins as men, you know, and understand the time we in, and keep pushing, right, and know, more than ever, you better call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshai while he is near, while he can be found, before the famine of the word, because all these things is right there, you know. All these things is right here. We seen it all happen. They planned it out, right? Let's go to what it says. Let me read this from the top again. It says Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation. That's troubles. You know what I'm saying? And that, it's going to be like it says, what the scripture says, as if you ran from a lion, and then you ran into a bear or something, and then you got away from the bear by luck, made it in the house and leaned your hand on the wall and then a snake bit you, hey, it's no getting out of it. It's no getting away. Hey, you're gonna fall into your lot, and the only hope we have is in Yahweh Shemi Shai, as in being numbered among the elect. You know, those that He foreknew before the foundation of the earth, before the foundation of the world. Right. Other than that, hey, you have no hope. For lack of better words, it says, for then shall great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days be shortened, there should be no flesh saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Because, hey, Esau going to be doing so much unalive and so much abominable wickedness. Hey, if the Lord don't shorten the damn days, it ain't going to be no flesh saved. But the Lord, hey, he already made a promise. He promised us that he's gonna bring us through the fire. You know what I'm saying? The elect is gonna make it through that straight gate to obtain that inheritance that he has for us, man. That remnant is gonna make it, right? It says, because it's already written. It's already written. We just hoping to be amongst that number, and this is the time that we've been longing for. Like the prophets of old, like they said, now would you take the kingdom, Lord? Now is the time for the kingdom. And they say, hey, no one knows the power. No one knows the day when the Lord coming, Yahweh coming, when he put into action. No one knows the day that's in his mind. Salaki for not being verbatim. No one knows the day the Lord saying, go ahead, giving the green light. Hey, but through the prophecies, we have an understanding, and we can see how it's playing out. We can see the line. It's going 1, 2, 3, all right down the line to bum. That's it. It is it. We seeing it. You know. So what do you say? Be prepared. Be sober. You know what I'm saying? Because the enemy, like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Well, he's seeking whom he may devour. This is the time. You know. Those that have an ear, let them hear. You know, it's all right. Let's get where I'm at. Daniel 12:1. Man, I know I keep passing. Okay, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never once since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Michael gonna get put in work. Hey, the Lord, the Lord gonna have to shorten the day, shorten the time. Hey, Michael gonna have to come put in work and stand for us. Yahweh Shai, everything gonna be going down. They're gonna bring these. This is the dreadful and terrible day of the Lord. You know. And before Yahweh Shai make that appearance, hey, this is what's going to be happening, right? What he says, the enemy gonna come in like a flood, seeking whom he may devour. Man, it's time to pay attention to the things that's happening. Hey, wake up out of sleep. 2/3 of our people that's at rest. Hey, wake up. It's high time to wake up out of sleep, because it's gonna be too late. You know. Those that straddle the fence and say, I believe something, but not all of this, that, and the third. Hey, you're gonna be found. Knowing that, what he said. Then you're gonna know it was a prophet among you, right? Hey, but at that same time, it's gonna be too late, right? It says at that Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. See, hey, that he not standing for any other nation of people. We standing for the nation of Israel, Yasharallah. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, along with the speckled bird that look like the heathen, but follow the seed line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Lord is only fighting. He's only caring. He's only loving his people. He don't give a hell about no so-called white man, Esau, Edom. He hate him. And he don't give a hell about no other nation. They are as nothing, as a drop that falleth from a vessel. You know what I'm saying? Less than nothing, right? And these are the things, hey, you better understand, because, hey, Esau get it, right? You see what he say? You see what he's doing? Hey, and they going as far as deporting, or I don't even, I mean, getting, making, doing all kind of unconstitutional type shit. It's not, showing you what time it is. You feel me? I ain't even gonna go all the way into it. Hey, but the time of Jacob's trouble was at hand. We see it. You know what I'm saying? When those false teachers were saying, "Oh, ain't no Jacob's trouble. It's June. It's July." Nah, wait. Now I ask him, is it Jacob's trouble? Is Jacob's trouble afoot? Is it? Now everybody's speaking a different fucking tune, but starting with GMS on down, hey, always held the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So, hey, it's time to go to the men that's been preaching and teaching the truth from the very beginning, the 100% truth. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to fill your cup with oil. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because the famine of the word is gonna be over after that. And you ain't gonna be able to go and find it, right? Right. It says Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. Not since World War II, not since the Roman age, not since the original Babylon, or not since the medieval Persians. There ain't been a fucking time like it's finna be. And if you don't have your Yahweh Shemiah Shai, you don't have nothing. You are the walking dead. Just waiting for whatever judgment the Lord got coming for you. That's what it is. It says, oh yeah, that's all I want to get on that, because I can go for more, but it don't even matter right at that point. Let's get Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. Right? Because this is the end, right? This is what we've been longing for. Well, not the end. We know we have to. They have to push that mandatory RFID to the CHIP type shit. They're gonna have to do all that and all that. But we see all this is down the pike. Everything is coming, right? And the Lord finna speed up the time. Speed up the time. He already said he got to shorten the days. So hey, this is the time to be aware. Greater than we first woke up to this truth, right? We're at Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Hey, because we, just like how shall I suffer, we're going to suffer. Hey, to make it through that straits. Hey, what he said, the Lord said he's going to try men through the furnace of affliction. You're going to be tried like gold is tried in the furnace, man. Hey, and when you try something, you get rid of all the impurities, and then it's going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what we're longing for, to be perfect at one with Yahweh Shemai Shai again, and never fall off or never sin again, to have perfect bodies and perfect minds, and have the laws written in our inward parts where we never fall off again. We never transgress the laws again, right? It says, Revelations 2 and 10, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. Even into death. Hey, you got to stand for Yahweh Shemai Shai. And I will give thee a crown of life. He that heareth He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. You overcome. You ain't gonna be touched by the second death, which is them ICBM missiles hitting this place, making this place a lake of fire, right? Lord willing, we're gonna hear that come up hither to the indignation pass. My good and faithful servant. That's the hope of the hopeful elect, you know, to obtain mercy. All right, where I'm at, Ecclesiasticus. Did I go to Isaiah? Well, let's go to Isaiah 13 and 12, and then I'll go to. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Okay, and how is the Lord going to do that? Hey, trying us, right? Hey, through the furnace of affliction, we're gonna be tried. You know, and that's when you measure a man. You know what? When the shit get real, that's when the truth of a person comes out. You know what I'm saying? The person's true self, you should say, or something to that effect. Hey, when you try and you're going through adversity, that's when the true character is showed. You know, and the Lord finna bring it out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, those that endure to the end, hey, shall be saved. And if the Lord put the Spirit on you and endure to the end, you get, hey, no one, nothing else can change that or stop that. You know, hey, just being those in the know of what's about to come down. You know what I'm saying? And have the understanding this all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, and having that stronghold to call upon, to call in, to call and lean on, right? Is what is it? I'm trying to look for the word. Is comforting, right? To be able to call on the true name of the Lord and faith and truth and confidence. You know, hey, it's comforting, right? And that's what we're gonna need. We're gonna, hey, people don't understand, like people don't understand what's finna happen to this place. People don't understand what's finna go down. Even no matter many times the Lord say, hey, it's gonna be a day like no other. No, like you could think of all the wars, all the atrocities, all of everything that's gonna happen since this earth was created. It is gonna be greater than all those things, man. All those times, World War One, World War Two, Vietnam War, any fucking thing you can think of, where it was mass unaliving or whatever the case may be, ain't none of that's gonna compare. You know what I'm saying? The Lord finna ring up the unalive and told, and judgment gonna go forth, because all things is through the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. And hey, like it says, even when this devil rush in like a flood, what the Lord's gonna lift up a standard. Let me get that. Slack, hold on 1 second. Come on, man. Salakia. Oh, come on, bro. Salakia for that. I was trying to pause. Right, let's get that. It's where was I just now? 12 and 13. Okay, let's get Isaiah 59. Okay, here you go. This is Isaiah chapter 59 verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, and the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. The Lord is going to lift up a standard against these devils when they come in like a flood, trying to do away with the Lord's people. You know, because that's the whole plan. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression, and Jacob saith the Lord. The Redeemer is Yahweh Shai. Hey, he's gonna those that turn from transgression in Jacob. That's the nation of Israel. That ain't no other nation. That ain't no other people. It says, he said, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob. Hey, that's northern kingdom, southern kingdom. No other nation of people, no other people is the Lord is not coming back. What he says, I am not sent but to the lost sheep of the children of Israel. So when the Lord sent them this time, he's only sending them for his people, and more so for the elect of his people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the cold hard facts. You know, the cold hard facts. Right? It says, I'm gonna read it from the top. Isaiah 59 and verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, and in the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai shall lift up his standard against them. Con, and that's Jacob's trouble. That when the enemy come in like a flood, is Jacob's trouble, right? And that's where we at. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. Con. So for 2/3 of our people that don't repent and come back to the Lord in truth and sincerity, hey, the Lord is not coming for you. He's not dealing with you. You're gonna have to learn that the death by pain. Then you're gonna get it. You're gonna say, oh, okay, or you're gonna know because your ass was born in the kingdom instead of being first round draft pick. Salaki for not making it out, saying it eloquently or whatever like that. But it's the same thing. Hey, only the elect of the Lord people is going to make it, And then 2/3 of our people going to have to learn that the death by pain. They're going to be brought into the kingdom through the loins of the men who made it. They're going to be born back into the kingdom. That's what it is. Thus saith the Lord. It says, where I'm at. Let's go to, because I just wanted to get that one. So let's close it with this one, because we're trying to get to the straights, and I want to bring that. Let's get 2nd Esdras 7 and verse 3. And I'm going to close it with two of these. Two more scriptures. 2nd Esdras chapter 7 and verse 3. Right? And I said, speak on my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. So we're trying to get to a great place, but it's a treacherous way to get there. It's hard to get there. You gotta go through this narrow path. So it says, but put the case in the entrance, but put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. Whom then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? How can you, if you don't go through the narrow, how can you get to the broad way? Right? It says, there's also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field, and it's full of all good things. So you gotta heaven is right here, and it's set in a nice place. But to get there, it's a fucking tight rope you gotta fucking walk through. Salakia, I'm talking, but it's hard to get through. You got a tight rope walk, and only one man can go at a time to get there. But once you get there, it's wide open, and it open right up for you. But you got to get through that straight, right? It says, there's also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. So you see heaven right here, but you got to walk through this very narrow spot, and it's a pitfall of fire on one end, on one side, and then on the other side it's a deep waters with treacherous waters, right? So you fall, you done. If you turn to the left or to the right, you done. You got to keep straight ahead, following, keeping your eyes on the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, follow that straight, because you got to go through adversity. The trials. What he says, you was through the furnace of affliction, right? You was tried. We're going to be tried, like gold is tried in the furnace, right? It says, 2nd Ezra 7:7. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go through at once. So only one man can go in at a time. It says, if this city now were if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? If we don't go through Jacob's trouble, if we don't go through this, because this is all prophesied to happen when the enemy come in like a flood, standards shall be lifted. What he says, he knows that he has but a short time. The beast lurker seeking whom he may devour. I'm just putting them together. I couldn't say them verbatim, but if you know the scriptures, you know what I'm saying. Right? This is the straits we got to go through to get to the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? We got to go through Jacob's trouble. We got to go through some of us being tossed in prison by the damn devil, and the devil was a damn man, a deceiver. You know what I mean? Not no person with no damn pitchfork with horns and a tail. You know what I mean? It's period. The devil was a damn deceiver. So the so-called white man. You know what I mean? It says, for if the city were given unto a man for inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? How you gonna get the inheritance if you don't go through it? We got to go through Jacob's trouble. We have to go through all these captivities, all these things we have to go to, and we finally have to come at the end of it all. And we got one more hump to hump, and the Lord said He's gonna do it for us. He's gonna handle it for us. We just gotta do what He commanded us to do: prophesy, teach the truth. Hey, stay strong in His name. Have faith in Him. Know that He is the truth. He is the way. He's the only way. Right? Hey, that and only the Lord give you that. Other than that, you won't have the faith. You won't have the faith. If the Lord don't give you the faith to endure, you're not going to endure. If you're not meant to endure, you're not going to endure. Nothing we can do, right? So we're prisoners of hope, right? It says, and I said, it said, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? How are you going to receive it? So anybody say, oh, it ain't no Jacob's trouble, this, that, and the third. They leading the sheep astray. They lying. They selling fucking lies. You know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be given freely anyway. But, false prophets teach lies and damnable things, but it's a punishment for it, But those that know, they understand. So where I'm at, I'm gonna close with I'm gonna jump down to 18. I'm gonna close with this. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra 7:18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for wide. Hey, going through the straight, we're gonna suffer. We're gonna suffer, but we hoping to endure to the end, and that wide, the heavens. You know what I'm saying? What the Lord has prepared for us, the reward. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight. What? They went through the same damn sufferings we go through. Even Oprah Winfrey or whoever the hell, they still get called the NI double whatever. She said it. And one of the things I read a while ago, but she said she went somewhere and they still called her that, whatever. No matter what you do, hey, the damn devil is gonna be the devil. These heathens gonna be heathens because that's what it is. They're Tamote. They are against us. They all against us, bro. Never trust thy enemy, right? So no matter what these damn devils try to say, oh, we America is good. This a melting pot of this, that, and the third. Come succeed your American dream or whatever. It's all a fucking lie and a phallus. And everybody see it now, right? So guess what? The devil can't do nothing but come in with great wrath. You know what I'm saying? He been exposed. Now only thing he can do is try to burn the whole thing down. Torch everything down. If I can't rule it, nobody can with this damn devil thinking. But guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai got another plan in store. You know what I'm saying? And he's made it known to us his plans, right? But we gotta endure the straits. We gotta endure the time that's at hand, you know, for lack of better words. And like I said, those that have an ear to hear it and eyes to see, they see what's happening, they see what's going down, they see what's afoot, and they see what's coming down the pike, you know. So all we can do is say, prayed up, hey, call upon the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, and hope that you know, we are found in the book of life. You know what I'm saying? Till next time, I'm gonna say shalom.